Stirs. Welcome to your final project, the culmination of everything you've learned from elementary to pro level. This is P10, the full-stack AI workflow. Today, you're not just using a tool. You're orchestrating a complete AI-powered strategy session. Your challenge, should you choose to accept it, is to conduct a comprehensive competitor analysis and devise a strategic plan for a hypothetical new product. Gilles, use the full spectrum of skills we've covered, integrating Gemini into every step of your professional workflow. This isn't just a test. It's a real-world simulation of how top-tier professionals leverage AI to gain a competitive edge. You've mastered the individual skills, and now it's time to put them all together. Let's demonstrate what a true AI-augmented professional can achieve. Our first step takes us back to the fundamentals we learned in our elementary and advanced lessons: multimodal input and context. The ability to feed AI different types of information is a cornerstone of effective analysis. Imagine you're launching a new smart home device. Your primary competitor has just released their latest model. You have two key pieces of intelligence: a high-resolution image of their new product and a lengthy, jargon-filled press release they published as a PDF. In the past, you'd spend hours dissecting these two documents separately. Now, we do it in seconds. We're going to upload both the product image and the PDF directly into Gemini. This creates a rich, layered context. Our prompt will be direct. Analyze the uploaded product image and the press release PDF. Summarize the key features, design philosophy, and market positioning of this competitor's new product. Gemini will now simultaneously see the design from the image and read the strategic messaging from the text, providing a unified, holistic understanding that would be impossible to get from either document alone. This is the power of multimodal context in action. Now that Gemini has a foundational understanding of our competitor, we move to step 2, where we apply the principles of clarity and structure. Going back to one of our most powerful frameworks from the intermediate lessons, the CTF framework, which stands for command, tone, and format. Raw analysis is useful, but structured output is actionable. We need to transform that initial summary into a strategic document. We'll give Gemini a clear command based on the uploaded documents and your initial analysis. Create a competitor SWOT analysis. This is our command-specific and unambiguous. Next, we define the tone. We don't want a neutral or promotional tone. We need a critical business perspective. So, we'll add tone, critical and objective. This instructs Gemini to look for weaknesses and threats with the same rigor it uses to identify strengths and opportunities. Finally, we dictate the format for maximum clarity and usability. Format: Markdown table. This ensures the output is neatly organized, easy to read, and simple to copy into reports or presentations. BE: Combining command, tone, and format. We guide Gemini to produce not just data, but professional-grade, actionable intelligence. With our SWOT analysis table ready, we're entering the most advanced phase of our project. Step 3. Focusing on integration and chain-of-thought prompting. This is where we bridge the gap between analysis and action. The goal is to draft a strategic communication for leadership. But we won't just ask for an email. We will use chain-of-thought prompting to ensure the email is built upon a solid logical foundation. Our prompt will have 2 parts. First, we force the AI to think before it writes, using the SWOT analysis table you created. First, outline 5 key strategic risks we face from this competitor. Think step by step about the implications of their strengths and our potential weaknesses. This is the chain of thought part. We're making its reasoning process explicit. Then, we give the second command, after outlining the risks. Draft a concise and persuasive email to our CEO, summarizing the competitive landscape and recommending 3 immediate action items for our product team. This ensures the email is not just a summary of the SWOT, but a forward-looking strategic document. And for the final touch of professional workflow integration, we'll use Gemini's extension capabilities. We'll add exports this draft directly to Gmail with one prompt. We've gone from raw data to a structured analysis, to a reasoned strategic outline, and finally to a drafted email sitting in our outbox, ready for a final human review. This is the seamless integration of AI into the professional communications workflow. Our strategy is taking shape, our communication is drafted, but a powerful message often needs a powerful visual to accompany it. This brings us to step 4, where we leverage image generation and the concept of AI agents. Build. In a real-world scenario, you might be preparing a presentation for the board or a motivational kickoff for your team. You need an image that encapsulates the entire strategic direction. We need to switch our mindset and our tool from analytical to creative. Within the Gemini ecosystem, we can switch to a specialized agent persona. Let's imagine we activate a financial analyst agent, or perhaps a marketing director agent, to ensure the visual aligns with a specific business context. Our prompt will be descriptive and conceptual. Generate a motivational, high-resolution, photorealistic image representing strategic growth. The image should convey concepts of innovation, forward momentum, and market leadership. It needs to be professional and suitable for a corporate presentation. Notice we're not describing a literal scene. We're prompting for an abstract concept. Gemini will interpret strategic growth and translate it into a compelling visual, perhaps an ascending digital graph, transforming into a mountain peak or a chess piece, making a decisive move on a glowing board. This step demonstrates that a full-stack AI workflow isn't just about text and data. It's about leveraging AI to create every asset you need, from analytical tables to inspirational visuals, and there you have it. 2. In just 4 steps, you have executed a complete end-to-end professional task. Let's recap the journey. You started by using multimodal input, feeding Gemini an image and a PDF to build a rich contextual understanding. Then, you applied the CTF framework to structure that raw data into a critical SWOT analysis table. From there, you used advanced chain of thought, prompting to reason through strategic risks and draft a C-level email, integrating directly with your Gmail workflow. Finally, you switched gears to a creative agent, generating a custom high-impact image to support your strategic narrative. You have seamlessly moved from data ingestion to analysis, to strategic planning, to communication, and finally to creative asset generation. This is the full-stack AI workflow. You have demonstrated a mastery that goes far beyond simple prompting. View. Proven you can orchestrate AI as a strategic partner to analyze, strategize, and create. Congratulations on completing this course. You are no longer just a user of AI, you are an architect of AI-augmented strategy. The future of your professional work starts now. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. If this series has helped you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more advanced content. We'll see you next time.